Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. How are you? How are you? How are you indeed? Guys, it looks like Patek is going to be releasing some new pieces tomorrow. And I got to tell you, it's interesting. Are there delayed releases coming? What's going on here? Because we're not having razzle dazzle bazzle world. We've got independent releases. It doesn't cost anything to release on the interweb. Guys, I'm posting the link. If you're a member of the crew, please jump on immediately. Jump on. Marco, James, Lolex, JJ, Birmingham, will get on the show now. So what do I think the project is going to happen? Let me tell you. Hello, Marco. How are you?
I'm well. How are you, Arch?
Delayed releases. What do you think? Patek is about to release some new pieces. What do you think?
I mean, it depends. I'm looking forward to maybe some new Calatravas, Arch. I think the Calatravas need a little bit of a fresh spin.
I think the Calatrava lineup is that really is their bread and butter. That's what they're known for. That's their forte. I'm just bringing up, this is the teaser. They've got a teaser from their website. Let's have a look at this teaser. Here's the teaser. Da-da-da-da. April 12, 2 p.m. Look at this. This is Geneva time. Look at this. Rendezvous. I had to Google the meaning of rendezvous.
To get together.
Sorry? Get together.
It means get together. Yeah, in French.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. What do you think? Will?
Yeah. There's not much to go on.
No, but it's better. Yeah, it's better. There's, I got to tell you, Rolex itself there, it's been very boring, I think. You would have to agree for the anniversary.
I think the thing with Rolex is, though, it's a concerted brand. It doesn't change.
Look at this. It
looks
like a lint ad.
Looks like a lint ad, yes.
If you want new pieces and things, you want exciting stuff, and you go for Omega.
I'm just having a diet breakfast, by the way.
Jesus, that's a diet breakfast? Hold on, let me pull that up, Arch.
Yeah, diet breakfast.
Looks good, man. Enjoy.
Yeah. You give some Birkins away, you get breakfast delivered on the weekend, you know, on the holy day.
Arch, I got to tell you, man, these Rolex releases were really disappointing. But I got to tell you, I'm not going to be the one to break the news, Arch. But there's nothing like a Rolex, right? There's just nothing like a Rolex. And I think Mr. 2 found that out. And I got to tell you.
What happened to Mr. 2? He's very, very, very sensitive. You know, he got offended with me yesterday.
That's not sensitive, Arch. It was a bit out of line, let's be honest.
Him or me?
You. I told you this live on air. You've upset him because, Arch, come on. You shouldn't say that. That's...
What? I got him a deal at wholesale.
Arch, let's be honest. That JLC was not flying off the shelves. Mr. 2 did your friend a favor, if anything. The turnover on
well, the dealer offered to buy it for the same price. I made a few phone calls to get it for him. I thought he liked it.
Yeah. Arch, I think he realizes that now that it's all about the Rolex, and he got a couple of recent acquisitions.
It is. Hey, would you guys say I should wear Rolex every day? Or do you think you should just save it and wear, like, semi-decent pieces and then...
You should have a couple watches. You should have a couple Rolex. Eventually, you want to have more than one.
Yeah, when I have more than one, I probably would set one aside just to have for every day, and then keep some for nice. But if I've only got one Rolex, how often...
Talk, Will. You got to wear them on both wrists. When I get the Bruce Wayne, what do you think I'm going to be doing?
Yeah, I think...
There you go. James is telling you what to do. Just wear the bloody thing.
Just wear the bloody thing, Will.
I do.
Well,
I do.
it's just a steel Rolex, man. It can take a couple
Yeah.
of bumps.
Yeah, but Will's got a few nice Omegas. He doesn't always want to wear Rolex. He's got a few
It's
nice
sort of yeah.
Omegas.
Look. I'm not one of these people who believes in hoarding things away. I think if you've bought the Rolex, you saved up and bought it, you should use it. I wouldn't wear it everywhere, but it's sort of sometimes you want to wear it and you think, oh, should I wear it? I wear it. I wear it enough. I wear it enough. But it's you want to
Tell
wear
me
it all the
this.
time, but then you worry if
What happened to Mr. Two? I don't understand. I don't know why. All I said was I pulled in a favor to get this watch for him at wholesale. I thought I did a great thing for him.
Right, but it's like you keep telling him that you did him a favor, but it's not like he doesn't see it that way either, Arch. And to be fair, let's be honest, that JLC wasn't flying off the shelf anytime soon.
It's a great watch.
It wasn't going to fly off the shelves, Arch. There was no interest in that watch apart from Mr. Two.
The dealer was going to buy it for the same price. Timekeeper 562, $5. Did Rolex kill the grey market of the discontinued Batman by putting an oyster on a Batgirl?
Austin Daniels made a vid about this, actually. He said that people who were speculating that oyster bracelet GMTs, that's why Rolex did it, supposedly, because it's like to hit the market for oyster bracelet GMT since they were no longer doing it, like the Black, the Bruce Wayne. I don't know. I think Rolex just doesn't give a shit. They do whatever they want.
I just want to clarify: did Rolex used to use the Jubilee on the GMTs years ago, or is that just a new thing? Because I've seen some. Yeah, I've seen some. Most vintage ones are on the oyster bracelet, but you get occasional ones. I didn't know if they'd been replaced or.
You could also get an Explorer 1 on a Jubilee as well.
Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing is, Arch, I think they originally came out on oyster, right? That's what we were talking about the other day.
So tell me this: what happened to Mr. Two? What's he bought?
I don't know if
he's sub. Did he get the sub?
Let me text him because I don't want to be the one to reveal it live on air.
Oh, okay.
You just revealed. I'm sure you know, right? Didn't he text you?
So Marco, what's your next piece going to be? Now you after your super chat thing, you bought anything yet?
Oh, I'm waiting for the Bruce Wayne. The Bruce Wayne.
I feel a bit let down by him because I've done so much to try and help his shows. I came on a few times, try to help him, and he's very sensitive.
I mean, he's sensitive. No, he's not sensitive.
What do you say to him?
He's a really nice guy. I like talking to him, but he's very sensitive.
What did you say to upset him?
He reckons because I said I got this deal for him, but he says, "Oh, I don't want it any." I just felt a bit hurt. That's all. I got him a watch at wholesale. No one made me money.
But yeah, Arch, it's more Rolex and not just one Rolex. It's multiple.
Did he get out of the
Rolex.
JLC?
Not yet, no. But I think he's going to sell it probably.
I had somebody who was interested, but anyhow, I won't say anything then.
Let me post it. James, get on, man. Get on, James. Arch, I gotta tell you, man, it's mean and nasty.
Malek Diamond, $10. Arch. I think Tudor did amazing with the new chronograph. Definitely enjoying it. Thoughts on the Man on the Moon price? Zenith El Primero versus Tudor chrono. Feel it's the best bang for buck now. Wow, the Zenith is the legend, isn't it?
Right. I mean, the whole story behind the El Primero is just nuts, right?
Exactly.
I mean, he legit hid it in an attic away from Zenith, technically breaking the law, in an attic, put like a bunch of concrete just to cover it all up so nobody would see it. Who is it? It's Charles Vermeau, right? That's his name? I believe. That's the watchmaker at Zenith. And, when Zenith left the quartz crisis, they had no idea how to make the El Primero movement if it wasn't for him. probably the Daytona wouldn't be as we know it today. Probably have some descendant of the Value 72, something like that. So, Arch, did you put any like ketchup or any sauce in that?
No, that's Timekeeper 562, $5. When do you see Rolex models become more available, if ever? Is this the new Rolex going forward? Will it now be even more Yes, I don't think it's going to change.
Right.
The problem with Rolex, and it's the same with prices, is that they can do what they like. Because there's enough like rich people out there who will be willing to pay the higher prices, who will be willing to wait and find ways around it. They don't have to change. Until people like physically, there's always going to be enough people to keep them going. It'll probably just get like Patek or like AP, those kind of brands eventually, if it carries on as it is.
Yeah, it's only going to get worse, to be honest with you, because more people are going into the watch industry and or getting into the watch industry. More people are collecting more watches than ever before. Watches are being increasingly considered as an asset class. They're only going to get harder to get. So get an AD relationship before it becomes absolutely impossible.
Because that's the thing. Brands
ketchup
like
on eggs is delicious. What do you mean, guys? Come on. What do you guys have? No taste buds.
I think, it depends really how things go in the future. But I think it's this collecting thing now and just this whole fashion thing. Because years ago you just...
Yeah, that's part of it. But I think it's more so the fact that, James just touched on it and I did as well. It's a new investment class, right? So all the new money is kind of pouring into it and the old money as well. The old money was already into watches, but probably not as heavy as they are now.
Again, I think it all depends on sort of economics and stuff and how, I don't understand a lot of it, but it could, I don't know. I don't see them getting really cheaper than they are at the moment.
Yeah, I don't see them going anywhere either, man.
But whether they go to like unreachable for sort of like more ordinary, because there will always be, the problem is there'll always just be enough people who can afford to buy, spend millions on watches, and they'll sustain it.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. It will just become like another elite brand that no one can really afford unless like they're millionaires and things. But hopefully that won't. You just have to wait and see.
Well, let me ask you, what's the next piece you're thinking about acquiring?
Here we go, fella. I'm with Zane, living large in New York. Hey, Archie. Kermit Frog, $2. Missed last 5 shows, thank God. Do recap for me. Boring Rolex releases. There you go. And the good news is there, Kuiper mate, you can watch all the shows. They're all available. They are all available for you. Hello, Mr. GMT. How are you?
How's it going?
Hey, it's everything? All great there. What's going on? Were you on Mr. 2's show? Has he bought a new watch?
He definitely has.
What's he done? Tell me what he's done. Because these other guys won't give me the answer. I want to know what the hell has he done. He's very sensitive, He's very, very sensitive,
If I end up saying it, then I might upset Mr. 2, so I prefer him to tell you.
Yeah, he's very fragile. You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Why do you keep saying that he's fragile?
I'm just telling you the truth. No filters. He's a lovely guy, but he's extremely sensitive. Very, very sensitive.
It was a great show last night. Actually, it was
what
very.
Did he say?
He kept us on our seat at the edge of our seats anyway. So it was pretty cool.
Hey, look. I really like the guy. I like the guy. You know that. I really like him. He's.
Well, I'll tell you something. No one's watching, right? So it doesn't really matter. But
no one's watching.
No, but he really likes you too. He's told me multiple times. He even said it last night as well. So
that's so cool, man. He is a cool guy. I love him.
Yeah,
I love him. The only thing is, he did swipe my 5111.
Oh yes. Oh well, that's just life, right?
And you got to look how beautiful it is now. It looks so beautiful. It's like you sell a. And then I got to tell you, he's also I just feel a bit upset about the JLC because secretly down in my heart, I actually love that watch.
Maybe you should purchase it.
Yeah.
Well, look. The problem is I gotta save for the Plepsy.
Yep.
And it's just not the right time. But all I'm trying to, I loved that watch. It entered my heart. You know what I mean? It's like, let me explain it to you. It's like you meet this girl. She's perfect for you. She's above your pay grade. She's like you're shooting higher than her grade. And guess
You're
what?
punching above your weight.
Punching above your weight.
Yeah.
You have a magic night with her. You have fantastic time, and then she tells you a couple days later, look, I've decided to go back to my boyfriend, blah 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 blah.
And then you put on your ass.
No, you think, oh wow, that was just happened so quick and it's over, and you don't, because you haven't. Yeah, RCO $5. I'll drop the same time crypto drops. Thank you.
Rolex.
Fella, $2. Zane has his 5004 here. Marco wouldn't know it. #knob. Look,
It's a perpetual calendar chrono from Patek. It's not hard to determine the reference. Come on.
Look,
man.
to be honest with you, you know what? I don't. The thing is, I got to tell you, watches don't make you cool. Cool people have certain watches, so just remember that the watches.
I like that.
Ooh.
The watches, yeah. Perf Luxury $5. Rolex have confirmed that steel GMT production numbers are going to double under the new bracelet options.
That's
The
what I've heard
timepiece
also.
gentleman's going to be shitting himself over. I don't think he's. To be honest with you, those Daytonas are still very, very desirable.
Arch, he was on Mr. Mr. Two's place yesterday, right? That account. I don't know if it's actually him, but
Who knows? Who cares?
What are your thoughts on vintage GMTs?
Let's come back to that, Will. We've got a $100 super chat. $100? RCO 100 Arch. Considering doing something crazy, thoughts on Yacht-Master 42 white gold? The only Rolex I don't have is a diver, and that seems a lot more fun than a sub. Also, the Pappy Van Winkle was worth the price of admission. What's the Pappy Van Winkle? What's he?
that's a good question. I don't get
know,
the
man.
reference.
What the hell?
I don't get the reference. By the way,
I
I
gotta
just want
tell
to pull
you-
this one up very quickly before we answer that. JJ
Yeah.
from the Gentleman's Hangout.
JJ, Gentleman's Hangout, $2. Hey guys, out for the night. Be back tomorrow. We love you, JJ. I
Take
love
care.
JJ.
Have a good night, JJ.
Yeah, good night, JJ. You know what? The 42 mil white gold Yacht-Master. When I got my sub, the guy who sold it to me, you know, that MJT, he was actually wearing that very watch. I
Did you
got to
try it
tell you,
on?
Yes, I did. You know, Mr. GMT.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful.
I've never ever had a chance to see one in hand. I'd love to, but
The quality is actually better than, like, it's because it's gold. It just feels a bit more bespoke. Okay, it's absolutely amazing. I love the rubber in the GMT. The bezel has got a rubber insert. I love it. It's absolutely. I think it's beautiful. I think it's, honestly, if you want a rich man watch, it's discreet. It's under the radar. I'm wearing white gold today. I'm wearing the Patek today as well, actually, guys.
beautiful. About time you wore a Patek again.
Yeah, look, I got to tell you, I think that white gold Yacht-Master is absolutely beautiful. They're a lot of money.
It's a bourbon, Van Lux says.
Oh, I see. It's an expensive bourbon. Also, okay.
Arch, I gotta tell you, you gotta get a Steel Sports sub first, either date or no date, and then you can get that one. Because you need one you can bash about and knock around, you know what I mean?
Yeah, look, it is delicate. Look, it's a beautiful watch. Beautiful
Just
watch.
quickly, Arch. Did you end up going and getting the scotch that I bought for you?
Da 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 da. Full screen, Marco. Full screen. Full screen. Full screen. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Gold Reserve.
My favorite. My favorite.
The only, yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous. I'm just scared to open it. That's the only problem. You know what I mean? It's kind of a bit above.
Arch, we got another big super chat, so let's just read this one
Let's
very quickly.
keep going, guys. Jaden Volko, $5. Thoughts on Straight Trade Joe, Datejust for Omega, Aquaterra World Time. What's happened with Joe? What happened?
Oh, no, the Joe Biden Datejust. The Datejust,
Yep.
that blue Datejust, Jubilee, and smooth bezel for Omega
Yep.
Aquaterra World Time. No, absolutely not. You got to be crazy.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
stay with the
For
Rolex.
Omega?
Stay Rolex.
Yeah.
Stay with the
100%.
Rolex. Stay with
mad
the
with
Look
Rolex.
at James, Showcase Watches. He just sold out all of those nasty Omegas and went back to Rolex. That should tell you all you need to know.
Rolex. Oh, here we go. Timekeeper 562, $50. Please read, review my watches. Too big for super chat. Please see after the super chat.
No
Please.
worries. Put it in chat. I'll pull it up for you, Timekeeper.
No worries. Leo C, $2. Why PM bracelet Daytonas have no ceramic bezel? Why PM? What's he saying?
Precious
PM?
metal. Precious metal.
Mm.
Don't.
Because that.
What's
No, they
the
don't.
what's the chocolate? What's the chocolate bezel? What's that?
No, it's also on a smooth smooth bezel or metal bezel.
Metal bezel.
He's
Because-
right. It's
Because it's precious metal. That's why they want to have as much precious metal on it as possible.
right. You ever seen those two-tone mock-ups with a ceramic
Yeah.
bezel? Those would be
Yeah.
knockout. Oh my goodness! But
Yeah.
the main thing is you lose a lot of gold if they do that, right?
Yeah.
The bracelet ones. He's not talking about Oyster Flex ones, is he?
Right.
No, the
they're
bracelet.
always-
Yeah, the bracelet.
The bracelet. Because I wouldn't you prefer precious metal to ceramic or
Yeah,
not?
I would. I would.
Right.
If you
On a precious metal, definitely.
Kevin V, $2, went to AD today and
Jesus.
name down two-tone Explorer AC3. Look, I got to tell you, if you were a smaller guy, I think it could be the perfect watch.
I was going to put my name down for it as well.
For the two-tone or for the steel?
The steel. Don't get the two-tone.
The two-tone looks nice, but I'd have to savor.
It's so expensive.
It's a nice watch. Get it.
Oh,
Put it on.
Tim wants to
Yeah.
come on. Tim wants to
I
come
put the
on.
link.
Just put
I put the
Come
link.
on,
link.
Tim. Come on.
Here it is.
Timekeeper 562, rose gold chocolate dial Daytona, 41mm OP blue Tiffany, blue Milgauss, blue dial Santos, Cartier, 41mm two-tone black, AP Royal Oak, Omega blue side Adventurum
Venturing
dial, white
It's the blue side
dials,
of the moon. It's a
Sky
speedy.
Dweller, blue Pelagos, blue day date 40, should be 41. Day date, yeah. Grand Seiko Godzilla, Polar 2 white, Root Beer, Batman, Batgirl, Hulk, Root, Rose Gold, Sky Dweller, Deep Sea, James Cameron. Wow, what an
There's more.
Rose Yacht-Master, Green Dial,
Jesus.
GMT, and the Pepsi.
Fight me dead, Timekeeper. What a
the-
collection.
Now,
Yeah.
Timekeeper, why don't you send me some pics to ArchieLuxury 72? Please read, review my watches. Please read. Too big
No,
for
that's
super
just-
chat. Please see after super chat. Please see
That
after.
was-
Okay.
That was his collection. What do you think?
Yeah.
Wow, look, he's got an
that's-
amazing collection. I
Very
mean, look,
impressive.
I'd love to
it's
see
an
some pictures, to be honest.
Yeah, if you could, Timekeeper, send me I'd like a one shot.
Yeah, I mean, I
one
doubt he
shot.
has everything all together, right, Arch? Probably has it separate.
Yes, he does. He does. So, I gotta tell you, as much as it hurts me to,
Open it, Arch. Open it.
Go on.
I think,
Go
I
on.
think for my
You
friend
can't buy-
here,
You can't have a good
I-
watch and not wear it. got it's like
can't.
that.
Exactly.
Got to open it.
You're right. You're right. Look, I got to tell you that collection's amazing. Please, Timekeeper 562, send me a link. Tim is on. Tim.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Fuck me dead. Would you just run a marathon too?
I just took a shower.
TV, how you going, buddy?
You ran through the streets of New York
No, Tim.
Man, hell of
to
a
make
day.
it onto the show.
Guys.
Man, I gotta tell you. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I went on a hike, and then after the hike, I got myself on the waiting list for Rolex Explorer 1, 36 mil.
How long?
Two-tone.
How long?
Two-tone or
Too
steel?
expensive. Too expensive. Just
Steel.
simple. Steel.
How long? Did they say how long you gotta wait? Did they say roughly? Do they know?
Tim is a mega
No
VIP.
idea.
He's 3 months. 3 months at most.
If I can get it before the hike, before the Colorado Trail, oh my god, that I'm going 100%. I have to do it. No excuse.
Yeah.
No
I'm
excuse.
just cleaning the glass. I'm just cleaning the glass before I put this good stuff
Let's
in.
just give some value for money. Timekeeper 562. I gotta tell you, man, what an unbelievable collection. I think the point is, what don't you have, my man? Just enjoy the watches.
Yeah.
Just wear them
Yeah,
and
that's
enjoy
it.
them. You don't need
That's it.
anything else, man.
Did you
Mate,
hear
what
that
a-
noise?
Yeah, man. That's.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you're gonna love it, man. You're gonna love it. By the way, Will, I don't think I've ever met you.
No.
Nice to meet
good
you, Will.
Meet you. Nice to meet you too.
Arch, you think because he has a Royal Oak, maybe just like a VC overseas in blue or something like that? But he has a blue dial.
Mr.
Santos. That one is so
GMT,
nice.
Mr. GMT, I salute
Enjoy
you.
Enjoy it in good health, my friend.
I mean, what
Where is
doesn't
his
he have?
collection? Where is the Timekeeper's collection?
Here. So he's got a
Very,
rose gold
very
chocolate dial
nice.
Daytona, 41 mil OP Tiffany blue, blue Milligauss, blue Santos, 41 mil two-tone black. I'm assuming it's a sub. AP Royal Oak, the Omega blue side aventurine dial, which is the coaxial speedy. He's got a white dial Sky Dweller, blue Pelagos, blue Date 841, Grand Seiko.
Well, that'd be a
Brazil.
date 840. That'd be date 840.
Yeah, dated 40, sorry. Polar Explorer 2 white, root beer, Batman Batgirl Hulk, root beer, solid rose gold Sky Dweller, Deep Sea James Cameron, Rose Yacht-Master, Green Dot, Gold
Fuck.
GMT, and the Pepsi. Guys, it's like,
Oh my god, he's got everything. He's
I
got
don't need
everything.
anything else. The only thing I'd
Yeah.
say is maybe like some kind of, he doesn't have a beautiful
Complication.
wind and wear dress watch, like a beautiful Patek Calatrava, maybe a VC Patrimony, or
Yeah.
something of that genre. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something special that you can wear just on
Yeah.
special occasion.
5196.
Maybe even like a 5170, because let's be honest, he's not short of coin. Arch. 5170, 5070,
Yeah,
Longa
5170.
1815 chrono.
Yeah,
Any of those are-
1815. I think to be honest with you, it's an amazing. How many pieces all up there?
It's more,
Let's
more than I
count.
can count.
10.
Oh my god. Legend. Timekeeper.
That's how many's he got?
He needs to do a review. Archie needs to do a review.
Yeah, we asked him to send in some pics, so hopefully he does.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
23 watches
When-
altogether.
23.
What?
There we go. Anthony Napolitanto, $2. Is Paul Pluto a high-functioning alcoholic? I don't really like to get that drunk anymore.
Somebody buy him a drink, please.
But that's why I got you that scotch, because it's nice to slowly drink it, you know, and appreciate it. You don't have
Exactly.
to go
It's
get drunk
not a
on it.
guzzling. It's just
No.
a nice. I think that's their 18. That used to be their 18, the gold reserve. I think.
The platinum is the 18.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's their gold label. That's their gold label, but they've just put
Gold
it
is
reserve
very
on it.
good. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful, yeah.
It's
I thought
expensive.
green was amazing. But
It is. I got it at a great price in my bargain hunter, so I saw it there, and I thought, well,
Yeah.
this would be nice for Archie. It's first gift I'm
Yeah.
getting you, so I
Oh,
wanted it to be
thank you.
special, my man.
Mr.
Wow.
GMT, I got to tell you,
nice.
with Mr. 2, the only reason I was upset, let me just tell you this. The only reason I was upset was because I really like that GMT. I just can't believe he's not happy with it. Like, it is an amazing watch. I wanted him to have it because he's the sort of guy who is pizzazzy enough to pull it off. And I really wanted him to have it. That's why I just can't believe he's not happy with it. You know what
I
I
understand.
mean?
I understand where you're coming from, but there is times when you think you really want that piece, and then you get it in hand, and then you wear it and you think, well, it's just not doing anything for me. I don't think it's disrespect to you. It's more the watch was not speaking to him. So in that fact is that not to put you down or anything. He just needed to move on because it was just the right thing for him to do. If he's not going to enjoy it at all, he does it in his eyes. He doesn't want to keep it, and which is a fair call on my behalf anyway.
If he's not going to enjoy it, I mean, that's
just very quickly. Timekeeper, hello to the little boy. That must be his son. Don't like Patek. Timekeeper 562. Hello to the little guy. We love your dad's collection. I hope you take good care of them when the time comes.
Can I ask everybody to please upvote? We have 225 people watching, only 40 upvotes.
Get
guys,
the upvotes happening, guys. It helps the Google Analytics.
Yeah.
It does make a big difference.
It's huge. It's huge. Because the people who downvote never forget to downvote. I mean, that's the incredible thing about the downvoters.
Anthony Napolitano, $2. It's classified as work, not recreation, so no. There you go.
Look, Mr. Gentile, I mean, that whole conversation in the morning, when I was on the train to the hike, I was listening, and it's like, I know we talk about the high horology, the craftsmanship, and it's just, but the brand name, it really does something to people. And so when wearing a Birkin, you feel like superstar. When wearing a Rolex, you feel like you succeeded. With JLC, it's a completely different. It's a watchmaker's wristwatch.
It's a great watch. It's a watch. It is a great watch.
It's a great watch, but the feeling is just not something he wants to feel.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll be honest with you. The silly thing is, you have a look at the new Tudor releases.
Yeah.
Their chronograph. I'd much rather have the JLC than a Tudor chronograph.
Yeah, but Arch,
the dyed panda.
It doesn't do it for him. That's he puts it on his wrist. Wearing a Arch, when you wear a Rolex out, it's like you've made it in life. It's a lifetime achievement.
Rolex.
As he said. Arch, Mr. Q wore that watch out. You know what somebody told him? That's a nice Tissot.
Yeah, but who cares? They don't know watches. They don't. They weren't trying to be nasty.
I don't think it's only about what other people think. It's the way it feels on him, and that's exactly what he said on the stream. He said it didn't. Yeah. It didn't make him feel like he did when he wore a Rolex. When he wore a Rolex, he felt great. When
I saw a guy wearing 321 tonight. I had to say something. I came up to him like, "Hey, is that 321?" He's like, "Yeah." He took it off. Let me see it. Ooh, he just had it clean. That's why it was sparkling in the light. I never thought I liked Omegas, but that 321.
No, it's a beautiful one.
Oh, I couldn't believe it.
All I want to say on the JLC is that I think it's an I'd rather have that than the Tudor. Look at the pricing. How much is the new Tudor chrono for? What does that go for? What's that? The Tudor chrono?
I don't know. I didn't.
Tudor chrono.
Let's pull it up.
Oh, by the way, Malik Diamond, I'm pretty sure he just got the Panda. The Panda.
Somebody offered one to the Time Trader for 77,500 pounds. They wanted.
What, pounds?
Yeah, madness.
What?
Madness. Yeah, they wanted him to.
I think JJ got offered one of each to see if he wanted one,
retail,
but I don't know how much. Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what retail is. What's retail?
5,250.
That's US dollars, right?
Yeah, US dollars.
With taxes? How much is it with taxes?
Without taxes.
Yeah.
8%
Ramsey, $5. Datejust, 6,000. So that's, you know what? What I'm trying to tell you is,
like
Mr. 2 didn't pay terribly much more for the JLC, which is a piece of horology.
But he doesn't care about horology.
When you see the movement, you just know it's.
Yeah,
what the hell are they doing, man?
Art, it's about how does it make you feel?
Feel at the end of the day.
Feels like he's a watchmaker, but he's like he doesn't want to be a watchmaker.
I got to be honest with you. Can I say this without disrespecting anyone? I don't think any of these people have the right to make decisions. They should be paying me for the opinion. They don't have the right to say it doesn't make me feel good.
They're not the pontiff, are they, Archie?
That's it, Will. Ramsey,
Right.
$5. Datejust 41 smooth bezel oyster bracelet, one and done Rolex. Really looks and feels like a sports watch, albeit dressier. What do you all think? It's an
I love
amazing watch. It's an amazing watch.
I got
think
a friend of mine one of those Wimbledon dial.
You need to get a sub.
You know
I've got a
what?
suggestion.
One and done.
I actually like the smooth bezel with the oyster bracelet the best. I think
Where-
that it's the cheapest and it's the best. So enjoy, and just Van Lux $2.79. Would you ever purchase a Reverso? Type 1, yes. 2, no. I love the Reverso. Is so amazing. I'd never sell my
I love it.
Reverso. I love the Reverso.
It's
And that's
like,
what I'm trying to say to Mr. 2. It's you've gotta
It
just
takes some warming
let it
up to-
run a bit. You can't make a decision in a week.
Oh,
how long?
man.
How long has he had it for? Is it only a week he had it?
Oh, 2
No,
weeks,
it's been-
3
it's
weeks.
been a
It's
couple
not.
weeks.
It's not long.
Almost
It's
a
not.
month, right? Yeah, but Archie,
Anthony Napolitano, $2 should have bought the Memovox. That's the alarm watch. The Memovox.
are those
I
new?
gotta say, what are they?
Ray-Bans.
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 Nice.
2 years ago, I lost a pair of Ray-Bans on the airplane. I was hiking today and found a brand new pair of Clubmasters. These are like $200. What the hell?
What the hell, man? See, you lose some, you find some. You win
Yeah,
some,
I
you
was
lose
like,
some.
Wait, do they have box and papers, Tim?
No box and papers. I'm sorry. No. But
Wait, so
they're
it's
minty,
stolen?
minty.
Why would you steal it though? That's not
No,
nice.
no.
It's bad karma.
And
I lost a pair, and now I found a pair. I felt
He
like
fa-
I
he
got
found
my
them.
pair. Yeah.
he didn't steal them. He found them.
Yeah, it's karma. It's karma.
Yeah.
You lose some. When I lost my pair, I moved on. I thought,
Can I tell you a sunglass story now that Tim's led me into it?
yeah,
My
please.
Far away.
my dad rings me last night and says, "Oh, by the way, on the Mercedes, he's got in the middle console, it's got a little area where you can store your sunglasses. You press the button and it opens up."
Yeah. My cars have got the same, yeah.
Okay, so it's broken. The little clip is broken inside there.
Okay.
What do you think Mercedes wants to fix that? How much is that?
Ooh, I don't even want to imagine. I don't even want to imagine.
$1,000. You got to buy the whole.
What the hell?
1,000. It's just a little plastic
Fuck.
clip. You understand? I said, yeah, that's
Jesus.
it. The Germans, too much plastic. It's garbage. You shouldn't actually use it. What, you were using that to put your glasses in?
I don't, because you know what it does with the heat, and especially in Darwin, it can warp.
Yeah.
If it's plastic, it can warp my glasses. You know what I mean? It just
Yeah,
it
just
gets really
don't.
hot in there.
Exactly.
Art, what kind of sunglasses you wear? You wear the Persols, right?
Yeah, the Persols.
Did you ever get those Persols from James, by the way?
No.
Didn't James want to ship you those Persols?
Ship
Remember? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, they haven't turned up yet.
Whoa.
I'm still waiting. It's okay. It'll turn up.
It takes a while.
Archie,
I got a
How's your-
suggest. Oh, yep.
sorry.
You go, Will. Sorry, we'll go for
how's
it.
your dad's, I was just going to ask off topic. How's your dad's channel going?
It's kind of floundering a bit. He doesn't seem to have people who want to watch him. It's slow.
Get him on here. Get him on here.
Yeah, he's not like that. It's hard enough to get him to do anything. He's just
I got.
Showcase watches shipped last month. Thank you, Showcase. I got to tell you this, Will. You were asking about vintage GMTs. What you mean is classic GMTs.
Yeah.
You know what?
Oh.
The problem is they're really expensive, and there's quite a number
Yeah.
of people have changed their hands or done this. Or,
Minefield.
it's
The
a
minefield.
bit, yeah, it's a bit of a minefield, but they're beautiful, but they're expensive.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I think Sapphire is a great improvement over the Halcylite. Really is. I would say, really, if you really, our good friend ABC, he's got a vintage. What's he got? A vintage Coke? I think it
I
is.
think it's a
What's
black, right? It might be a black.
Yeah,
it might
I
be
think you're
Coke or
right.
Black.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And he's getting a new 42. It's nice to have a vintagey in it there. I hope he gets that because he's paid the money. I'm just trying to hear what's happening there. I don't know what's going on there. But
I think he bought it, right? He bought it a couple of weeks ago. He's just waiting for it to arrive.
it's in the UK, but it should be overnight. But anyhow, we'll just wait and see. there's nothing wrong with the GMT, but I got to tell you what I love about the new releases is that new bracelet, the SEL solid end links, and the new clasp. I must say you've got that, Will, in your watch itself. It's got the new clasp. So
Yeah.
I kind of think they've made some big improvements.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I think they look nice, but yeah.
Perth
But I don't- as
Luxury.
you said, they're
Try
expensive.
Oliver's People. I got a pair of Victory 55s in cognac. Oliver's People. Secondary market. Red hot due to some sunnies as burn notice.
Oliver's People is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
There's a
I know
couple
the
of
ones he's talking about. I know they're pretty cool, those ones. They're pretty
Yeah.
nice.
Arch, these
Expensive.
are nice too. We were talking about these in the after show on Mr. Two's place this morning.
Yes.
These are the same ones that Harvey Specter wore in suits. They're the 29.
That was my suggestion. That was my
Oh, they're
suggestion.
the
I like
so yeah, so cool.
I got those. I've got them. I've got in both shades. I've got them in turtle and black and with blue lens. They're quite
The
nice.
problem is, those sunglasses don't make you cool, but cool people do wear those sunglasses. That's the thing. You know, I bought
Right
this
on the
shit.
money.
I bought this shit to look cool, and it doesn't make me look cool.
You don't need to be cool. You are the pontiff, so it doesn't matter what they think.
I know.
You are
exactly.
the pontiff, my friend.
Derek Montz, $5. Got a Tudor GMT last weekend from my AD to hold me over before I get a call for the Pepsi. Didn't expect to fall in love with it. Super underrated. That's the Diet Pepsi.
Yeah, man,
Nice.
enjoy it. That's a great two-piece
Yeah.
discount GMT and a GMT.
Yeah.
Both. Double whammy.
That's what I was saying, Marco. You could have a sub, like my sub,
You should
and the
also get the
Burgundy
Diet
Tudor
Panda.
as a discount. You know, what do you think of that? What do you mean by
I have my
that?
pen. I
No.
have my pen.
Well, that
Oh,
could be
yeah.
a diving collection, couldn't it? Divers.
I'm wearing,
Yeah, but
that's
I
what
like
I'm wearing
the
today.
function.
I'm
Wow.
wearing my Tudor. My Tudor.
That's a great. That's the. What model is that? It's a 58?
No, it's a 41. It's like
The
yours.
blue, isn't it? You got the
but
blue?
yeah. Yeah, the blue. Yeah.
And you got it on the leather, didn't you?
No. I got it on steel, but I got a rubber band on it. I got a rubber band. Yeah.
Rubber B.
I wanted to keep the bracelet nice and minty, so I put the rubber band, and it makes the watch lighter because I wear it every day. So, yeah.
Caliber 3135, $3.50 New Zealand. Update on truck tire Glenn. Glenn is doing extremely well, and he's decided that no longer will he be advertising on the ArchieLuxury channels. He said, Archie, I love you. It didn't bring me many sales. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah.
Archie,
He's
I
bought
got
a
a
new
suggestion for you.
Bentley. He bought a Rolls Royce. He's doing well. COVID, he went
Yeah.
into mask production. Glenn is a survivor. He will always come up trumps.
Incredible.
Bob Lowblow, $2. Steve
I'll be
McQueen
back.
per soul,
I'll show you.
714 sunglasses.
Yeah, but they price gouge you with that. Just get the 649s. They don't fold.
I know, they
and
do
they're way
price
cheaper.
gouge you, don't they? They do.
It's ridiculous.
They do.
By the way, just want to pull something up from Showcase Watches from earlier. He said ABC
Ooh.
Explorer arrives Wednesday.
And the dock is on.
Hello, Doc.
Gentlemen, how's it going?
Hey, it's great.
Doc. How are you, my man?
I'm doing well, doing well.
Doc, I gotta just ask you one question, okay? Would you rather have the new Tudor chronograph or a JLC Polaris chronograph like I had? Tell me that.
Ooh. I
You'd
I
have
would go with the
the
JLC.
Polaris. Yeah.
Sorry, I'd go with fan of this Tudor just because it's too much of a mix of diver and chronograph aesthetics.
And I think that you got to look at the JLC as a discount VC. They used to make so many movements for Vacheron. It's like a discount Vacheron. You know, it's amazing.
But Arch, Mr. 2 likes a Rolex through and through. That's it. One
I've got
Patek
a-
Philippe for the special
I've got a
occasion,
suggestion for
and
you,
then the
Arch.
Rolex.
Why don't
Yeah.
Stick to the Rolex.
we? I think Mr. Two's doing a show tonight. Why don't you pop on and we'll have a chat about it?
Who's excited
we'll see
about
how we
the
go.
Tudor chronograph?
We'll see how we go there. Jay Kunani, $5. Love the new crew. I have a 39mm Explorer Mark 1, but want to trade for a Datejust 41 Wimbledon. Am I crazy? I have a sub-date and Explorer 2 40mm solid N links.
Depends, Arch.
Not
if
crazy.
it's a fluted bezel and Jubilee bracelet, that's the one to get.
No, he should be holding the 39 because that's the one that's going crazy, man. Yes,
Crazy,
you are
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, but it's the Mark 1. It's the Mark
It's
1.
come-
The Mark 1.
The T-Rex hands, that's even more valuable.
No, it's not as nice, Arch.
I reckon it's
It depends on if he likes the
amazing.
Wimbledon, you know?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
You've got to go what you like. To be fair, Rolex is Rolex. Whatever Rolex you have, it's still a cool one.
Showcase is asking a very important. So I got to tell you, Jay Kununi, you're nuts. Keep the Explorer. Showcase watches $5. Oh my god! News, guys. Traded my SLK for a 2017 XC60 and XC60 for a brand spanking new CX90. Love my Volvos better than Mercedes, Audi, BMW, or Audi. Thoughts?
Arch, he's even said, look at this, consolidating cars.
Just pull up the XC90. Can you bring that car up? Let's bring that car up there. I gotta tell you,
This is nice, Arch.
I think that's a family man move. That's a family man move.
actually, they are a really nice car. Look, I can tell you this. I don't know where does Volvo get their vehicles from now? Because they're not. They were owned by Ford Group, right? Where do they? What are they based on?
Are they good cars, Arch?
The previous Volvos shared a lot of running gear with the Ford Mondeo platform, which was a real shit of a car.
Okay.
Okay? So, in all honesty, I got to be honest with you, Mr. GMT. Stick with Japanese. I'd rather get a
Yeah.
Prado. In Australia, I reckon a Prado is better, or a Subaru.
Well, I've got a Forester, a 2011 Forester. I've had it since new, and I've still got it, and it's just unbelievable. Still no problems, no nothing. It's great.
Subarus can get problematic as they get older because it's all-wheel drive.
Yes.
In America, they started advertising them to lesbians. Did you know that, Mr. Two?
Why is that, Mr. GMT? You mean?
No, the reason is, Mr. GMT, is because they were a niche market, small market car, so they decided to appeal to a small niche market, and they chose lesbians. I don't know why.
That's
I
interesting.
got no
That's
idea.
interesting.
But you know what? That car's got a link to Darwin. You know why?
Why is that?
That's a very historical car because a lot of the Japanese fighter planes that came to Darwin to bomb the shit out of it were Subaru powered fighter planes.
No way. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Remember when
Wow.
Darwin was bombed by the
Yes. Yep.
the
They made a movie
Imperial
about it.
overlords?
They made a movie about it. It's called Australia.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So they were actually Subaru was a big aircraft manufacturer like BMW.
Jeez.
Wow. I
Because
did
the
not know that.
BMW logo is the propeller going around.
Yeah.
But I got to tell you seriously, I think his Volvo. Look, I'm not much of an expert on SUVs, but I wouldn't buy the BMW. I wouldn't buy the Mercedes, and Audi. I think the Volvo is a beautiful. That's a nice car. In the UK, these things are a lot different to here. See, they put salt on their roads, so they don't expect their cars to last more than 10 years. See, in Australia, we're a dry environment. All that plastic breaks. It gets brittle and cracks. See, we're a very different country. You see what I mean?
Especially in Darwin. Jesus. Here, everything just wrecks.
Yeah, it's very... AMG, $8. AC, have 1861 Speedy and a Black Bay 58 Blue. Thoughts on Blue Dial, Smooth Oyster 41 Datejust as a 3-piece combo. Not interested in sub or any other diver. So he's got a Speedy, a Black Bay 58. Well, that's his diver. Shouldn't he get a GMT?
Archie,
Yeah.
sorry. AMG meant a slate dial Datejust 41. He wrote it in the comments.
It's great.
Oh, I
He
see.
meant the gray one, like the one in my photo.
Look, I don't think that'd be bad at all. What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
The Datejust is an amazing watch.
I think
Love
they're great
Datejust.
watches.
If it wasn't
Yeah.
for the hype, I would be getting a Datejust.
A Wimbledon. I get a Wimbledon.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wimbledon dial.
Smooth
Hard to
dial.
get a Wimbledon. Hard to get. I like the standard, just the run of the mill.
I like the smooth bezels. I think they're awesome and they're great bang for buck.
Great.
You know, when I had 3 pieces, this was in, I think, 2010. I had the Patek 5107. I had a 36mm Explorer 1, and I had a 16234 Datejust. It was just silver dial, stick markers. I loved it.
If you were gonna buy a modern Datejust now, Archie, would you go smooth or fluted bezel? Like what configuration would you go? Oyster.
To tell you the truth, the cheapest is actually the best. Smooth bezel, oyster bracelet. That's
Don't
the
you think-
cheapest configuration,
don't you
and
think-
that would pop.
Yeah.
Do you like the Joe
Don't you
Biden configuration?
That's smooth with the Jubilee.
Blue dial, smooth bezel, Jubilee bracelet.
That is a great.
Yeah.
That is a great.
Why did they call it a slow Joe? Why did they call it a slow Joe? What's going on with this?
Because that's his son's watch or something like that, and he started wearing it from
Oh, it should be called a Hunter.
the Hunter
Watches
Biden.
24, $5. New Tudor chrono or IWC 41mm chrono.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'd
Wait, what's
probably.
the IWC chrono?
Clear, rock, and hard place.
There's
Why
no
is everybody in
IWC.
love with this new Tudor chronograph?
Yeah, it does nothing for me.
I don't get it.
Oh, IWC chrono, obviously. It's just because it's Diet Panda. It's the Diet Panda, guys.
There's no such thing as a diet panda, Tim.
I say it's Diet Panda. That's it's the
Panda.
Can I
think
tell you?
it's- I
I
think it's
think,
Panda.
can I
I
tell
think
you
it's an
what I
ugly
think it is?
cousin. Ugly
I'm
cousin.
gonna call
Panda.
it Diet Panda.
I think that because it's got a bit of the vintage look to it, a lot of people are starting to appeal to that sort of look because of the Paul Newman. So that's what I personally think. That's what's attracting people to it. That's just my personal opinion. Could be wrong, but yeah, that's what I
I
think.
think you're probably right. Although, again, though, the dial with the round plots, nothing like a standard chronograph. And the snowflake hands can't go with
Yeah.
that either.
And it's a 2 reg.
Yeah.
You notice this 2 reg chronographs are becoming very. Volvo, Bob Loblaw, $2. Volvo owned by Chinese now.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Because it.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay. Interesting.
The IWC is
Can't be any worse than being owned by
is a
Ford.
leader. So
I'd say the
I think
quality
I'd
must
better
have
be
been-
owned by Ford.
yeah, I would rather get the new IWC. Oh my God! It doesn't have the
You know-
Le Petit Prince on the back.
No,
It's
Ford
my
does
dreams
nasty
come
things,
true.
Doc. Doc, Ford is nasty. Ford is really, really, really nasty company.
Do they kill people?
Yeah, I know. What the
Yeah, the Pinto.
They do, yeah.
Yeah, just go and read about it. Pinto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If you hit it in the
Oh,
back,
oh,
it blows up.
Yeah, I
Yeah, and
remember
it was-
that. I remember
You should've
that.
read
Yeah,
the
they were
contract.
nasty.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
I had a Mustang for like a long time, and I loved that car. Amazing first car.
That's one of the unsafest cars
What-
in
what
America.
year model?
You know that?
Well,
What
year
the
model?
unsafe ones are a '65 Mustang.
Oh, that's amazing. What color?
Doc had one, and his relative rode it off. Remember, Doc?
Yeah, I had a yellow one with. I put a 4-speed transmission, original 4-speed in it. It was in mint condition, and I let my nephew drive it because I
Oh
was
my
hitting on a
God.
chick.
Oh my God.
Oh, my nephew's
let-
a blockhead, so.
You
that's
let?
it.
Why did you let him drive it?
I was working on this girl at a party,
Yeah.
The sex wasn't worth it. Should have kept the car.
Fuck. Devastating. Devastating.
Never
I was
let
young.
anyone else drive your cars. That's always the way it is.
That
you
was the
know.
first time and the last time I'll ever let anyone else drive my car. And now I have an excuse whenever somebody wants to drive it. Hell no. Last I did that, my nephew smashed it.
Have you spoken to him since then or not?
I try not to dwell on it. I try not to dwell on it.
Stud
My
muffin,
uncle at the-
$5. Bin Datejust. Biden Datejust is becoming really hard to get in America. People are literally buying it because of Joe. It might appreciate in value. Definitely. Definitely.
But you know what I've
Of
heard
course
about it?
will.
It runs slow. Get it? It runs slow. Get it?
Man, I don't know. It's a Rolex. How can it?
It runs slow.
You know-
Get it?
Tim is so
You know,
slow.
Archie,
Tim is
do you
slow.
I
think
don't know. I'm
It's a
sorry. I
slow
think I'm
Joe.
slow.
going
Marco
back to
knows
what
what
we
Slow
I'm
were
Joe,
saying.
Sleepy Joe, Sleepy Joe, Slow Joe.
Mark
You think
knows,
Sorry,
that-
guys.
Marco knows what I'm saying.
Well, I love that configuration. Smooth bezel, Jubilee bracelet.
Showcase watches, £2. Not one person has died in the CX60 in the UK. Amazing. Wow.
What is XC60?
That's the Volvo. It's a
That's a
Volvo
Volvo.
SUV.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
We
I
saw
don't think it's the
Volvo's
most
very
popular
reliable.
car.
Volvo is reliable AF. It's crazy. If you don't
I think
want to die,
Mercedes are
that's a perfect
safer.
car. Yeah.
The MLs are
Mercedes are
disasters.
safer
They're
than
made in
Volvo.
the south. They're made in the south. You know, in the SUVs, I gotta call you up, Doc. They're garbage. Okay. I'm sorry to say this, Doc, but
You think
They-
the Mercedes is more dangerous?
I think Mercedes just makes garbage now. Everything's plastic. They
Oh, I
just-
didn't. No,
they-
no. I'm just saying which one is safest. Which
I
one would
think-
you rather get in an accident in?
I don't like SUVs personally.
Neither do I.
I don't like SUVs.
Well, maybe
That's a
I should have
soccer
mentioned I
mom
got
move.
one.
No, that's okay. You're welcome to. I'm not upset by it, but I'm just saying personally, I think the dynamics are wrong because it's got a high center of gravity. The danger is they'll flip. That's the danger.
Doesn't Plastic Water Pump have an SUV?
I have.
Yep.
Huh?
Yep. He's got an X5, but he's told me his Camry, which is a third of the price of the BMW, is much better quality.
Probably more stable too. Probably won't flip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know. The world's gone crazy for SUVs. Who would have thought of it? I would have never picked this. Basically, it's a wagon. They're cool wagons.
Can
That's
Can
all
I tell you something? Why I have an SUV? Do you want me to tell you the reason?
Well, in Darwin, it's different, but you know, Darwin
Yeah.
is, you know, you've got kids. They're great hauling.
We've got a lot
and
of
the
outback to
streets
go
are
to as
rough.
well.
Yeah.
You know,
Lots
we
of
got a lot
potholes
of.
in the street.
You know, Tim would love Darwin, like the territory. There is so many hiking tracks. There's so much to see. It's crazy. It is crazy. You'd love it, honestly. Territory's got so much to offer.
Let me see. Darwin in Australia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just look up
it's got,
Northern
and it's got
Territory.
no speed limits. You know that?
No
Doc?
speed limits.
On the highway.
That's where you want a sports car.
Very
Oh,
hot,
yeah.
but they'll overheat before you. They'll
You gotta-
overheat.
The only time you drive a sports car is at night, where it's a lot cooler.
Interesting.
Oh wow. That's
A lot
incredible.
of people haven't
everybody
been to
wearing
Darwin.
today?
You know that? I've never been to Darwin. You know that, Mr. GMT?
Why don't you come up?
It's
Come up.
expensive. Like it's.
It
It
is.
is. You know what I mean? Like it's the same price as going to Singapore
Oh,
or.
Well, at the moment they've got $99 tickets or something, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, but you know, once you're there, everything's dear. You've got hotels are expensive, food is expensive.
Well, if you come, I
could
can
just
feed
crash
you,
at
bro.
your house.
Yeah,
I could
I
just
can
crash
feed
at
you.
your
man.
house,
That's it.
you know?
You're sorted.
Stud Muffin, $2. Safest cars by IIHS rating are Subaru and Hyundai.
Bought and paid.
I'm not
for,
a big
boys.
fan of the Korean cars, to be honest with you.
Uh-oh.
A lot of
Tell
the
my
Korean cars, they bought the old technology from Mazda and Toyota and the Japanese makers, and that's what the tooling was, last generation tooling. That's what they basically did.
I
That's a
gotta tell you,
fact.
Arch, cars are terrible. Just buy a Honda Civic or a Toyota Corolla and get Rolex instead, Arch.
Yeah.
Gotta tell you.
I've
Yeah.
got a topic here. We were sort of discussing earlier. What models do you think they should put a Jubilee bracelet on now? Because they did it on the GMT. Do you think they should do it on the Explorer 1? And then perhaps some things like the Oyster Perpetual, the Sub,
No, Explorer 1.
the
never gonna
Yacht-Master? I
win.
don't know. What do you think?
No. That's what
No,
I think the Jubilee
Definitely
itself. Showcase watches $2. Tim is croc food for sure while filming YouTube Gold.
Oh, I got attacked by geese.
Yeah, I saw that. The geese, they wanted to eat.
They're actually nasty. Geese are very nasty,
Vicious,
Tim.
man. I
They
didn't
are.
know. They told me I need a permit to take the pictures. That's why they attacked me.
I have a cottage, Arch, okay? And we
Crazy
have
geese.
there's like a bunch of like animals, you know, like deer or ducks, whatever. Those ducks will snap onto the bread. Like you want to hold it out just to like see it. They snap onto the bread and they snap onto your hand, the fucker. They take the whole thing. It's like, you fucker. And slap the shit out of the duck. Like, fuck out of here. Anyways, yeah, it's funny.
Nice.
But yeah,
The
Man.
geese can be very nasty. They're very vicious birds.
man, you're sitting there feeding them bread and they want to bite your hand off.
And they got very sharp teeth too, the geese. You know, on the beaks. They got
Yeah, it
really,
hurts. It really hurts.
They are
What's
very
everybody
nasty
wearing
little
today?
critters.
I've
I'm
got
wearing the
Oyster
Patek. I'm
Perpetual.
wearing a Patek today.
Explorer 2 because I was hiking.
Explorer 2. Wow, look at that. It
Tudor
looks so beautiful.
41.
Oh my god, I love
It's the
Explorer.
24/7 Rolex Circle
I
Jerk.
can't wait for the Explorer 1 to complete the combo meal deal, guys. It's gonna be so tasty.
So you've actually told
Which
them
one
no.
you got, Tim?
Hmm?
Which Explorer 1 do you got, Tim? Are you getting?
I'm hoping to get the new 36 mil Explorer 1 black dial steel.
Yeah. No, I think that's a really good one. I'm looking to get on a waiting list for it.
I really want it. I can't wait.
I'm just gonna be very
I'm so
cool.
psyched.
Quiet, kid.
He's frozen, I'm pretty sure.
They're after you. They're after you, Mr. GMT. They want to play with you. Maybe you should go and play with them, Mr. GMT.
It's my daughter. She wants to play with me.
Hey,
Sorry
go
about
and
that.
spend
About
some
us.
time with your kids.
I
Go
thought
and
it was
spend.
wine.
Forget
go and
about
spend
us.
some- Yeah, go and spend some time with your kids, Mr. GMT.
I just want to show. I just want to find this picture of this Explorer, and I'll go. 1 second.
Yeah, your kids want you. They're only
Do you have an
young for a
Explorer?
short
Do you have an
time.
Explorer, Mr. T? Mr. GMT has an Explorer?
No.
No. He's got the Kermit, and he's got a Black Bay
No, he's frozen.
58.
He's got a
I-
black.
Perth Luxury $2. Aussie flovers are worse. Swoop and have barbs. Aussie plovers, yes. Swoop and have barbs. That's right. Yes, nasty birds.
Nah.
JJ Lacoute, Explorer 1 over Sermon. Call the loony bin. Tim has officially lost it. Yes, I tend to agree with JJ on that. ADG, $2. Just join the stream. Still predict new Patek Monday.
So,
Yep,
Tim,
that's
are you-
exactly right. The rendezvous.
Are you-
Rendezvous.
Tim, are you gonna get just the steel Explorer 1 or the two-tone?
No, just the steel. The two-tone is so expensive. It's almost double
Yeah.
the price.
Tim,
I
you don't
What
have
are you
to
gonna
fool
do?
us.
Cool,
You're
but
not
it is so
fooling anybody.
expensive.
It's not expensive.
What are you doing
for
with the
Ukraine and
extra
olive
money?
oil. Come on, man.
No,
What
I
are you
mean,
doing with the
honestly,
extra money?
I don't have the money. I have to be.
It is cool though, the
super
a
careful.
two-tone one, I think. And I think
would
if they just
love-
continue,
Oh my god, I would love.
They just continue
to
it.
get the two-tone. It would be so amazing.
Generally
if they just
speaking,
continue, it'll
two-tones-
go up.
Oh my god.
Generally
80
speaking, two-tones are cheaper than stainless, generally speaking, for Rolex.
Yeah, but this is special because it's the Explorer. You sure you? Yeah, okay. You got to buy what you feel comfortable with, Tim.
Yeah.
Is
I
it a
think- I
different
think
reference
that's
number than
cool.
the old one? It is, isn't it?
It's got the new clasp.
That makes it
Yeah.
brand new clasp.
Yeah, because the 36 previous model had the old clasp, the jingly jangly. The new one got the improved clasp. It's freaking. It's got all kinds of improvements. I haven't seen one yet, but I would assume there is
It's
some
got plenty
major
of
changes.
improvements. Great improvements, right, Doc? For beta soy boys. Tim, what are you doing, man? Come on. The servant.
It's a little
telling you.
tiny.
Get the servant,
little
man. You gotta be
tiny.
crazy.
I don't need the
No,
sermon. What am I gonna do with the sermon? I'm planning
gotta
to
Be
go,
say-
like Rich Buddy.
Yeah.
Rich Buddy.
I'm
gotta
with
planning
say-
to
10,
do a
16.
hike.
Make
That's
me a Marco.
6
Make
months.
me a Marco.
I'm gonna be hiking 6 months. What the hell am I gonna do with the sermon? At least with
Get the
Explorer
Explorer
1.
2. Explorer 2. Explorer
Well, I
2.
have the Explorer too.
You know, I can't understand why everyone's so angry at these new releases. They're just trying to offer a variety of different
they're
things.
boring.
I mean,
Well,
if
that's
you don't
loser
want
talk.
them,
They're
don't offer.
angry. We're angry because it's the 50th anniversary and
yeah.
they did nothing besides. All they had to do was put Explorer in a green font and everyone would have
Yeah.
gone dark gaga. Mr. GMT.
Yeah, but
I'm taking off, guys.
Okay, we
I'll
love
talk
you.
to you soon.
good to see
See
you.
you
See
later.
Take
soon.
care. Nice
Bye-bye.
to see you.
Bye,
Bye,
Mr.
Have a good
GMT.
have a good one, Mr.
Captain
Take care.
GMT.
America.
Thank you. Take care.
You know,
Captain
And where
America.
are you, Mr. Birminghard?
I'm at the airport.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm
You're
going down
arresting
to
a suspect.
No. I'm here with the family.
Oh.
I'm going down
Wow.
to Lolex's part of the country.
Ooh,
Ooh.
picking up a Speedy,
Look at you.
picking up an Omega.
Steel Sports. Steel Sports.
We'll see about that.
Nice.
That's fantastic. You're having a holiday.
Just don't bring back anything else you didn't
Yeah.
intend to.
So cool.
It's
Stay
spring
safe.
break.
Spring break. Wow. That's wonderful, man.
Gotta get out of this
ADJ,
weather.
£2. The ladyboy will suit Tim. Let him experiment. He's married. Tim's got a gorgeous wife. Why would
You know
he?
what I think?
What's that?
You know what I want to nickname the new the two-tone Explorer 1?
What's that?
That's the Wonder Woman.
Oh, what?
The Wonder Woman.
Why is that?
Tim,
Because
you're gonna
it looks
upset
like the
all
Wonder
your
Woman.
Asian fans.
Bring
You're
up
gonna
a picture
upset-
of a Wonder Woman. You'll see. You'll see exactly why. Because it's smaller in size, right?
It's almost like he's
It's more compact. It's
almost
more,
like he's saying he wonders why anyone other than a woman is wearing it.
Marco, can you show us a picture of Wonder Woman?
No.
No?
That's okay. I'll pull it up. Give me a second.
Pull it up. You'll see exactly
Brent,
why.
ladyboy is the two-tone Archie, a two-tone Explorer Arch.
It's the
I-
Ladyboy Explorer.
at that.
Wonder
Show
Woman.
us
I
the
always
second
liked
picture.
Wonder Woman. What's wrong
or
with Wonder
or
Woman?
a second from the second row. First
Did
picture.
you know, a bit of trivia here for you, did you know they had a
Bam.
Batgirl? There was such a character called Batgirl. Did you know that?
Yeah, didn't they make
Yeah.
a show?
Yes.
Don't
Yeah.
they have a
Yeah.
show, like a modern
This was-
show?
But no one
Ratings
watched
were
it.
falling. Ratings were falling, so they brought out Batgirl.
It's awful. Arch, they came out with a show
There
called
you go.
Gotham, and then they did like a spin-off where it's like Catwoman
Yeah.
or something like that. So stupid, just to appease to these
Can
modern.
you remember the
left-wing social
Batusi
justice
dance?
warriors.
The dance called the Batusi?
The Batus? No.
No
No.
idea.
Yeah, Rolex. I'm mentioning it. Well, Rolex isn't here, is he?
No.
Yeah, the Batusi.
Isn't she so hot? You find? Oh my goodness.
Do you mean the Watusi? Is that what you're saying?
They-
The Watusi?
Right?
They actually renamed it the Batusi, but it's based on the Watusi. Yes,
Marco.
Doc knows exactly.
Tell me.
Flip,
Which one?
Marco, flip it with my screen.
Okay, give me 1 second.
And I got to be honest with you,
Oh my
Doc.
God.
Look at that. You see it? The resemblance is uncanny.
I
It
Yeah, it
see.
does.
It's a watch. This guy is
I
nuts.
think
This is the
I
Wonder
need more
Woman, guys.
edibles to be
I
able
think
to
I'm
see
losing
it. I
brain
just
cells.
don't see it. I don't see it without the edibles on board. I don't see it.
I think that one is just. It does look really nice.
I must admit, it is
Whatever you-
beautiful. I think it's a
is.
beautiful watch.
It's only because you're told that the tool. It's a tool which has to be in steel.
But it's a bad
If
picture.
people-
Expensive.
If people
That
were more
picture is so
open-minded, they'd be saying, "Wow, it's a great watch." It's only because they get dogmatic about it and say, it's
Oh.
not. It's not in the traditional."
Look at this shot.
Does the two-tone Explorer like that, does it have gilt in the dial?
What is guilt?
Does it have any gold in the dial?
You're talking about
Well,
the
the
gilt
batons.
writing. It's gilt
batons.
is the writing, isn't it? You know the
No, there's
the-
no writing. No
it's-
gold
See, to
writing.
me, if it had a gilt dial, it would pop. With the what? Without the gilt dial, sorry.
But the hands and the indices, they're made out of yellow gold. You see that?
Kevin
I
V
think-
went to AD today in June shipment, 7 stainless steel and 9 two-tone Explorer 1s. There you go.
Those are bad
It is-
pictures. Though. They took really bad pictures of them. Look how much nicer it looks here. Because you got the
Wonderful.
contrast of the brushed steel and the gold.
I must
that's the
admit-
nice-
It makes me
It is-
realize, though,
Both feminine, ADG 2 pounds, both feminine and masculine. It's the lady boy.
I'd like to do a workover on the stainless version. I'd like to put a polished Centerlink bracelet on this.
No. Come on. Don't-
Ooh, we got a good
Yeah.
friend,
what?
ABC. Let me link him up.
It's a tool watch.
You look at the two-tone. Imagine what
Birmingham.
that stainless would look like.
Can you see any of the fuss here? You got a small collection. There's nothing exciting here, is there, Birmingham?
Well, I have everything I need for travel.
Explore
Ooh, look at
Tim,
that.
Tim,
That's it. That's
Tim,
it. 40
are-
mil Explorer. What more do you need?
is Tim considering the two-tone now?
No,
Oh,
it's
no.
steel.
Okay,
Steel
okay.
36.
Okay.
Steel
Too
36.
expensive.
That's okay.
Will is
Man.
going for the two-tone. Will is going for the
There you go, Will.
No, I just think it looks really cool, and I think it will be a classic one day.
Beautiful. It's special.
ABC.
It's
is
commemorative.
on. ABC, how are you?
I'm fine, Arch. How are you guys?
Did you get the watch? Yes or no? Quick.
No. They said 10 working days, which takes me to next Wednesday before I can really start complaining.
What happened?
Well, they're saying because of COVID, things are really slowed down. They've got to get the watch from the store, then it has to come back for it to be checked, and then it gets sent out. And
Okay.
COVID's slowing things down.
And it's too dangerous just to go pick it up yourself, right?
I don't know where it is. I think it's somewhere about a couple of 100 miles away from where I live, so
Okay.
I don't know. By the way, quick one. You know that two-tone Explorer and the Wonder Woman? It looks
Yeah.
like the Shield.
The Wonder Woman.
Look at the shield.
She has a shield?
Look at her shield.
She does. I didn't even know. I didn't
It's
watch.
steel and gold. Look, yeah. So
It's a Wonder Woman, though, right? It looks
look
exactly
at,
like her.
No. Look at Wonder Woman's shield.
Wonder
Yeah,
Woman.
and then you'll see what I mean.
Oh,
See it.
Jesus. Sorry.
Look at
Not
those
what I wanted to
stilettos. Ooh,
See?
damn! There you go.
pull. It's this here.
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
Wow.
That's the nearest.
So what kind of
you
edit-
get to a,
Who is this?
ABC.
We got somebody in the
What
backstage.
kind of
I'm kind
edibles?
of afraid.
You're
Hold
speaking
on.
my language now.
Look at the
Hello,
shield.
Rusty.
Look at the shield.
Hey, y'all.
Look at her shield.
Hey, who's Rusty?
What
Who's
kind of
no
edibles
idea.
does ABC
Hi.
do?
I want.
It's a Wonder Woman, though, right? It looks exactly.
Hold on,
Turn off
Rusty.
the
I
YouTube,
got-
Rusty.
Okay.
You
God
gotta
damn.
mute the YouTube live stream. You gotta mute the YouTube live
He's a
stream.
beginner.
What is this, amateur
Oh,
hour?
He
Amateur
can
hour. Yeah.
learn next. He can learn next time. Stud Muffin, $2.
Oh, no.
Boris Johnson is hoarding all the watches.
Yeah, well, wouldn't surprise me. Him and his
Look.
cabinet mates.
Arch,
Like-
that was mean. I feel bad now. The poor guy was so excited to be on. Come back on.
He had a two-tone Datejust. It looked
Yeah,
like
36 mil.
Come
Yeah.
back on, man. Come back on.
Wait,
Happens to
Wait,
wait, was
everybody.
that? Hold on. Who else has a Datejust?
Oh
36
yes,
mil?
Arch.
Leo
this is
C,
absolute
$2.
disaster.
Please pull up the APX Marvel watch.
Oh,
I think I know
God.
this guy.
bad.
What a
God.
disaster.
Oh my
That
God.
guy looked like the guy who does videos with Travas. You know Travas's mechanic?
Man,
What?
I think I've seen that
You know,
watch in the picture.
The YouTube guy, Travas.
What a disaster, Arch. Look at this.
What is that?
Heck is
It's a waste
this?
Oh,
of
the
money.
AP Marvel. My
Is Rusty Logan Hall?
It looks like he's
It's a waste
crapping
of
out
money.
a tourbillon, Arch. Look at that. They put it in the worst possible place. It looks like it's coming out of it.
Well, I think
Like
I
he's
think
shitting out a tourbillon.
I think the hand placement's even worse. Just wait till 6:30 p.m.
It's perfect for Marvel. It looks like vomit.
I don't know.
yeah,
That's it.
Hold on. Right, 12:30 will be morning wood, and 6 o'clock will be nighttime flop.
Oh,
No,
boy, that is good.
12 on the nose and 6:30.
Rusty's on there. Hey, Rusty.
Yes.
Rusty, are you the mechanic on Travas? You
No,
look like
I'm not.
you know
Is
the
this Logan
mechanic.
Hall?
No, I've
This
never seen that
this
show.
is-
I'm sorry.
Logan Hall. You're Logan Hall?
No.
Damn.
No.
Okay. Because Logan Hall has one of those watches. All right.
Rusty,
yeah.
what you got on the wrist, Rusty? Show us
I
what you
got a
man.
two-tone Datejust 36.
Very nice, man.
16013.
Jingly jangy.
Nothing too crazy.
That
Nothing
can't
too
be a date just then. That'd have to be a date.
No, it's a Datejust.
Sorry?
It's a Datejust.
Are you sure? 15? That'd be a date.
16013.
Oh, okay. 16.
Yeah, that's Datejust.
Wow.
What you
okay.
doing? What's up?
I specifically logged in to say that the 36mm two-tone
Okay, here we go.
Explorer is rubbish. It has to be said.
Thank you. Okay, now you can boot him. Okay.
Now we can boot.
That's cool.
You don't like the Wonder Woman?
No.
What?
No. Look, this is my basic premise, the problem with it. Why is a Datejust 41mm, which is humongous for a dress watch, and then the sport watch is only 36? What is this?
No, because it has a function. I explained it on yesterday's show. Is that if you're going up the Mount freaking Everest, you want to carry gear that's as light as possible. It's called base weight.
Okay.
And Explorer
Rusty,
1...
30 grams between an Explorer 1, Explorer 36mm, and 39mm makes a huge difference, you know?
Yeah.
The
It's
difference between
literally-
success and failure.
Literally, yeah. And also, the smaller watch, the smaller profile. If you're carrying like an Ice Axe or something, or
Sure.
if you have to, attach some kind of a
Fighting off the mountain goats.
yeah, like a safety loop. You don't want to have a big bulky watch on your wrist. This is not a watch to show off. This is solely
It's the ultimate tool watch.
yeah.
Okay, this is the best defense of that watch I've heard all week since it
Thank
came
you.
out.
That's why Rolex pays me big money to do it.
Ooh, look at JJ. Look at this, Arch.
It's not for
Come
for
on,
everybody.
I don't
It's
even
not-
like the Explorer two-tone 36, but it's better than the Datejust 36
There you go.
two-tone.
What do you think about that, Rusty?
I think that it might be a fair argument in 2021, but 30 years ago, when the 36mm Datejust was the standard, I think it was
Because-
appropriate.
Like if you think about it, Explorer 1 at 39mm really has no place. It's so repetitive. Think about it. Milgauss, Air King, and then you had the Oyster Perpetuals, and the 39mm is so weird. It's not small, okay? It's not a small sports watch. It still will get in the way, and it's not like blingy and show-offy watch like a Submariner or like something, something that people can see. So it really was kind of pointless. It was just it was a watch, but it was not a tool. And like I know we think that Rolex thinks that they're making these watches for people to kind of show off, but I do think that they had a purpose to make it smaller, because they realized, wait a minute, there's people who actually need small watch that will not get in the way, that they can stand the test of time.
Now, maybe I'm a conspiracy
Like I'm
theorist.
gonna go on this 6 month hike, and that's why I was like, oh my god, it all made sense when I saw this watch. I fell in love immediately. Not immediately, but took me a week to realize.
JBIDX $5. Tim calling BS. If your theory held, they'd make it in titanium.
But there's flaws with titanium. There's a reason they're not
list
doing
them
it.
off, Tim. List them off for us.
I think you need to
titanium?
cut back on that edible stuff. That's what I think.
Look, I mean, I'm not a materials expert, but there's a reason why Rolex doesn't make stuff out of titanium.
So, Rusty, let me ask, what else you got in the collection, man?
It's whack. Titanium is whack.
I got a pretty good collection as far as stuff that like Archie would probably like. I got a 34 millimeter Oyster Perpetual. It's not a, I'm sorry, Oyster, not Oyster Perpetual. It's a manual wine, very thin, but I kind of dig it. No one else has one, so it's kind of a unique piece. I had a very rare 1935 Rolex Oyster Perpetual two-tone in pink gold, but I just recently sold that one on because it was so small. I mean, by modern standards, it looked like I was wearing a girl's watch, you know.
That was a Bubbleback, was it?
It was a Bubbleback, yes.
How much you get for that?
I got a pretty good penny, so now I'm actually interested in...
How much? How much did you get?
Give us the details, man.
I can't answer that question.
Specific dollar amount to the cent. We want to the
because
cent.
other people around me would like to know the answer to that. I'm not telling them. But
Loser talk. Rusty, no one's watching. Come on, man. Is this the first time you're watching the show? No one's watching.
No, people in the house right now would like to know.
Put it in the private chat.
Put it in the private chat. The private chat.
Okay, I'll put it in the private chat.
Okay, gotcha.
Here, it's going in the private chat.
See these super chats? These two super chats?
Okay, Stud Muffin, $2. Archie is punching the carpet right now. Okay, next one we got is Perf Luxury, $2. Just got Hazelbrook, 10-year-old nice. Nix in Dorncaster.
Do you think looking at the number in the super chat, do you think I did okay on the deal?
Not really.
I mean, get yourself a nice steel Rolex.
Was it a
Submariner.
redial or original dial? Bubbleback?
It was the original dial, but I none of the quotes were better than that. Because, you know, it didn't
Explorer
work.
1
I should say it didn't work.
Ladyboy Rusty's watch equals Bruce Jenner. Look, I got to tell you, man, what did you get? Is it more than 4,000?
Look in the super chat.
It's in the private chat. The private chat.
Oh, private.
It's right there. It's right there.
Ah, wow. Okay. Who did you get that through?
A dealer, a local dealer, gave it to me in Wheaton, Illinois.
What did you buy with that money? Sorry, I missed it.
Oh, I haven't bought anything. I just have it sitting in my sock drawer waiting for something good to come along.
Bought a tag.
So how did you get that Bubbleback in the first place? How did you get that?
It was in a box of stuff I inherited like 3 or 4 years ago, and it didn't work, and I didn't see investing the money to redo the whole thing because it didn't look good. It was all original, but it was really beat up, and I was kind of like, okay, am I going to invest the money to clean it up, polish it up, put a new crystal on it, put a new band on it, and then it's still going to look too small. I'm not going to wear it around town. So I said I'd rather have like a new, something brand new, you know.
So you got that kind of price when
But
it wasn't
who did you get it from? Was it your grandfather or what?
I can theorize that, but I don't know. He died about 30 years before I was born, so I don't know the history of it.
But whose was it? Did you buy it? Did
No.
you?
When one of my family members passed away, it was in a box of their possessions, but it was a men's watch, and they were a woman, and it was in a box of about a dozen watches. I kept about the other 11. Some of them were just so rubbish that I didn't even keep them, but some of them were nice, and I kept onto those. If they were like actually like I could wear this, I'm going to use this at some point. It's not going to sit in my sock drawer type thing.
Lucky Fiker.
So.
Yeah, I got to tell you, Rusty, I don't know if I really approve of your decision to sell the Bubbleback. That's not a cool move.
Ouch.
Original dial Bubbleback? Ooh, he doesn't sound like he really knows what he's doing. you know, he's trying to convince us he's right. I think you got no basis, Rusty, to make any assumptions.
He didn't say it was in rough shape, though. He said it was in rough shape.
Yeah, but he doesn't understand. Like when he says it looks a bit dirty, but it could be unpolished. You know what I mean?
That's
I don't
just
think
patina.
he's in.
Yeah, that's just patina.
I don't think he's in any position to make. I wouldn't be making life decisions based on this guy's opinion.
Do you think he got fleeced?
Yeah, probably.
Look, those Bubblebacks are soft. The Bubblebacks are soft.
But they're very collectible, to be fair.
Yeah, it's
Especially
very
ones
hard
in
to get
original-
parts for them. They're very hard to get parts because Rolex doesn't. You know, Rolex. If you go to Rolex with older watches, they're not like Patek, who says we can do anything, right? Well, Patek will charge they'll also charge you, believe you me. But Rolex sort of says, look, it's we can't get it, etc., etc.
A lot of those Bubblebags are Franken also, right? I mean,
See,
they've
these
got
are like people who get antique guns. So what do? They polish them to. That's the worst. You got to know what you're doing. Stop.
Before we get these super chats, Arch, I just want to remind everybody to upvote. We have 262 watching, only 49 upvotes, guys. Come on.
We have to get to 100 upvotes.
Minimum.
Here we go. Sabre, mate, 42, 2 pounds. He found it like Tim found those sunglasses. Thank you. And ADG, 2 pounds. That collection needs to go through hormone therapy. And Derek Montz, $5. Tim, if the Explorer 136mm is that small for base weight, then you need to get a 26mm ladies Datejust for your high.
That's too small.
But I understand what Tim is saying. What he's saying is true. You want to trim. Did you see those big, out of interest, did you know they had those big pilot watches in World War II? They were big, so you could see them, but they were made of aluminum.
Oh.
Remember that?
Yeah.
You know, those big, and that's why they did that, because you still needed to see it when you were flying, but they made it as light as possible. JJ Lacoute, I have to go for testosterone replacement therapy after looking at Rusty's collection.
Just ask him for the timepiece gentleman special, boys.
I don't know. Would I have sold the... It's kind of sad he didn't really have much respect for the Bubbleback. That's such a beautiful thing.
It's such a
An
historic
original
watch,
dial
piece.
that is the key. Original dial Bubbleback.
Right. You should have super chatted $50 to ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. You got the pawn.
Like he just, the way he talks about, I did the right. How do you know? I mean, he's not in any frame of mind to be making.
It's so easy to get ripped off nowadays. It's just absolute disaster.
Yeah.
I just think that a lot of those Bubblebacks have weird parts in them that are not Rolex.
Really? Not even Rogue parts, but not Rolex parts?
Sometimes. You got to be careful.
Whoa.
Well, they're very hard. They've been out of service for so long. Kevin V, $3. 36mm Explorer 1 has the same dial as a sub 5513. Same size dial as a sub 5513.
Actually, the 36. I mean, they trim because it's the bezel on the Submariner that's really big. The whole mechanism, the rotating thing. So in the Explorer 1, they just take the mechanism off and they leave, they leave the case they make the case as small.
I gotta tell you, I do like Tim's. You can't deny this. You may not agree with his choices, but he's got a passion for this Explorer. He loves his Explorer. It's not worth getting another Explorer 2. Would you agree with that, Tim?
Yeah, I was thinking of getting Explorer 2 black dial. So you have the white and the black.
They've changed the bracelet, haven't they? The bracelet's 1 mil bigger now.
Thicker, thicker, girthier, chunkier. And then I was thinking, well, this is already, like, if I'm going to do a 2,000-mile hike, this is already big, and the new one is even bigger. And then it came to me.
How long does it take to do this hike?
It's about 5-6 months.
Is your wife going with you?
6 months for a hike?
Right.
Is your wife going with you?
From the border of Mexico to the border of Canada, Mark.
Is your wife going with you?
No.
So what are you going to do for 5 months?
He ain't
hiking.
doing that, Archie. He ain't
Hiking.
doing that.
Walking.
I think
Walking.
that's a mistake, Tim. Sorry. I'm
Jesus
gonna
Christ.
just...
I have
Arch,
to do
I
it
don't
before I
understand.
can. I'm not gonna be able to do it in like another.
Yeah, but how
10,
do you know you
15
don't
years.
dial? They got radio support, or what happens?
You could people bring, but no, there's reception. You got this- it's not that far away. Every 5 days, you get into a town, so it's not a big deal.
Is it an organized walk or what?
What do you mean?
Are you paying a coyote for this?
No, no.
Are you paying a reverse coyote for
No,
this?
it's a trail. It's an actual trail where
You know, a
people go.
reverse
You
coyote?
meet other people.
A
Sneaks you out
reverse
of the
coyote
United States.
tour. You know what a
We got a
coyote
question
is,
from
don't you?
MS
Yeah,
Fan.
yeah, smuggle into
Yeah.
like yeah.
How much for an
The
express?
MS fan at Archie Luxury live stream. How much for an express collection review, and how long does it take? $100. Archie Lux, PayPal me at archieluxury72@gmail.com. Get it done, and we get it done in a couple days, hopefully.
You go.
Pound the drums, $2. He's a good guy. Dial on my Harley, same size as 1991 Explorer 2.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, we got Rolex HQ. Look at this.
Jeff, Tim has lost his mind.
Look, I mean, I know my collection looks like I'm chasing the hype, but it's like if
Yeah.
you're looking at this point, and it's a snapshot in time. But if you look,
That's not what we're talking about, Tim. We're talking
Through
about
time.
you going on a 6-month
Oh.
hiking trip.
How are you going to do the show when you're doing that?
live streams.
What?
There's a reception.
And
I can
how are
join
you
you guys.
going to have...
I already joined you guys from the tent. Remember that?
Archie's wondering how you're going to have relations with your wife.
Oh, I mean,
You mean
What do you
what?
mean?
You know, I got to be honest with you, Tim.
Hmm.
In 6 months, she may not be back when you come back, you know?
Or she may not want it anymore. She may change her mind.
look, I mean, things happen in life.
Tim.
Life goes on.
I heard of ridiculous things in
Why
my time,
would you
but
say
is-
that? Tim, don't say that.
Well,
What the
that's
fuck?
it.
Life goes
No.
on.
I
Tim.
can go outside and get run over by a car, Marco. All
Or
of
you
these
can
things
go
are
on a 6-month
unpredictable.
hike.
This is life. This is life. I'm sorry, guys. Things happen.
Tim,
If things have to happen for there's no reason for anything.
I say if you're gone for 5 months, base weight is irrelevant. That's what I say.
Tim, I don't know if you should... This is like doing a tour of Vietnam, you know that?
What? Tour of
Minus the
Vietnam.
R&R. Minus the R&R.
Danny's
I
on
don't
fire
know what to
today.
say.
What's going on?
Derek
Yeah.
Montz, $5. Tim must have a lot of money. Who else can take 6 months off of work to go for a walk?
You don't need no money to. I mean, it's not that expensive.
Is it 5
Okay.
months or 6 months?
It's just you're not sleeping in a tent. You don't have to pay rent. My rent is $1,000, so.
But you
You
still
still
got
have
to
to
pay it
pay
on your
for rent.
apartment.
You still
Yeah.
got to pay for rent.
Unless
in
you're
New
going to
York.
Airbnb it.
Yeah. But I mean, all I have to pay for is food, so it's not. that
Who's running
expensive.
a show after today's show? We're going to wrap this baby up in a
I'm
couple
doing a show.
minutes.
Ooh, let me schedule it. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
9.
Marco, what do you think? I honestly think
50. Nope, 9:20.
Arch, I don't understand. He's got a beautiful wife at home and he wants to go hiking 6 months. To go sleep, shit, and
It's next year.
walk
next
in the
year.
woods. I don't get it, Arch. I really don't. I
Life
don't
is
get
short, guys. Life is short. What were humans designed for?
wouldn't it be better just to go and live in Korea for 5 months?
it. Right.
It'd be cool, but that's when I retire.
You do know that humans were designed to procreate and die in their 20s.
Yeah, exactly. And it's about time that I die. I know I was when I was hiking the last week, right? I was climbing down the mountain and I felt like some pain in my knee, and I thought, oh shit.
No.
I'll die
It's
soon.
the procreation part. That's
Oh,
what
the
we're designed
procreation part.
for.
Ah, fuck the procreation. I don't care about that.
Pardon the
There's
pun.
other people who are procreating. There's people doing it for me. So why should I waste my time, right, procreating?
You're
I could be
driving Archie
doing,
crazy
if I could
right
be
now.
hiking, yeah.
You're driving Archie crazy right now.
Exactly.
By the way, Archie,
Exactly.
you guys have an incredible hike, very similar, but it's about 2 to 3 months
Where's
in
that?
Australia. Yeah, there's a it's if you look it up, let me tell you.
He's got a wife that wants to do it several times a week, and he wants to go hiking for 6 months.
I'm gonna tell you what it's called.
He's nuts, Doc. Doc, he's nuts. He's just nuts.
Okay.
Why don't you do the 6 month
it's
hike
called
when your wife
BNT.
doesn't want you anymore? That's when you do the 6 month hike.
It's
Archie,
called BNT. Were they
BNT.
bending you over? They bent you over? They bend you
Bicentennial
over.
National Trail. Here, if you want to, wait, here,
Yeah,
I pulled it up on my screen.
Oh, here, let me do it.
If you want to see it, let me make the image bigger. If I,
I have to say, I was a
Holy
holdout.
shit. Do
as
you know how
long as
far
I
that
could.
is? Do you know how far that is? What,
Well,
from
I
there
can
to there?
imagine. I can
That's
imagine.
thousands of kilometers. You know this? My
I was a
God,
holdout. I was a
that's
holdout.
4,000 kilometers. You know
Right,
this?
right. It takes several
What?
months. Yeah, but it's
I was a-
it's
You're gonna walk that?
You can walk there. Yeah, Archie, you can do it.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
People are doing it right now
Why?
because people are crazy. That's
You
what
know,
people
around
do.
Sydney that's where that Ivan Milat was picking up hitchhikers,
I
doing
was
this
a
stupid
holdout.
walk.
You're as insane as they all said. I'm sorry.
Cloud backup $5. I respect your position on the Bubbleback. I did some extensive research on it before making that decision. Hope to be on the show again. And thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Guys, we're going to wrap this up. See you tomorrow. Great to have you back on, Cloud. Look, you got to make your own decision. At the end of the day, you got to do what makes you happy. You know what? I reckon I'd get a Steel Sports Rolex.
That's so
Oh,
great,
I love
guys.
Toyota mode. I
Love
Toyota
this
mode.
guy. Love this guy.
He's great. What did Toyota Mo say?
He said only a Bernie lover would think of this hippie garbage.
Yes.
Guys, make sure to upvote. Make sure to upvote.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Sorry. Yes. Guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Tim's got a show on next. Good luck, Tim.
Thank you.
We can continue the walking adventure.
Yeah.
And good luck there indeed.